Welcome to A Source of Encouragement. I am so glad you're able to join us today. Sit back and buckle up. We are about to embark on something truly spectacular. Together, we'll go through a powerful 8-part series called Broken with Grace, A Journey to Wholeness. Through this series, we'll uncover profound insights and discover life-changing revelations about how God's grace meets us right where we are, even in the midst of our brokenness. Have you ever heard of Kintsugi? It's a Japanese art form where the broken pottery is repaired with gold, creating something more beautiful and unique than the original. Instead of throwing away the vessel or hiding the cracks, this technique highlights them, celebrating the history of the piece and transforming its flaws into strengths. Kintsugi is a perfect metaphor for what God does in our lives. He doesn't discard us because of our brokenness. Instead, He lovingly restores us, filling the cracks with His grace as He loves us and makes us whole. The beauty of Kintsugi reminds us that our scars tell a story of resilience, healing, and the incredible power of God's grace and love. Just like the pottery, the broken pieces of our lives are not the end of our story, but they are where God's grace shines the brightest. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's begin with episode 1, titled Acknowledging Our Frailty. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, it says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." This scripture is a reminder that we are not alone in this process. God's grace is with us every step of the way. But what about the cracks we don't see? The ones so deeply buried that we aren't aware of their existence. How often do we or other people around us carry hidden burdens, hidden wounds that has been etched so deep in the soul, invisible to the outside world? You might look at someone who seems to have it all together and never suspect the silent battles they're fighting. Maybe it's you, maybe it's me, carrying hidden pain for so long that it feels like a normal part of life. But by the grace of God, just as this pottery is repaired with care and intention, God is restoring us. The cracks in our lives are not our final state of being. They are the places where God's love and His grace shines the brightest as we continue to walk in faith in Him. Thank you for joining us for this first episode of Broken with Grace, A Journey to Wholeness. We'll continue next time with episode 2, Acknowledging There is Work to Be Done. Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss it. Until then, remember, you are deeply loved, and God's grace is sufficient for you. This has been a source of encouragement. See you soon. Bye for now.